offensively. Paul to the basket, and no weak side help defense there with an excellent start.
Paul just easily around, and I would say 90% of the time it worked out very well for the Thunder. But a really good player.
And that injury in game 2 against Houston in the first round of the playoffs. But obviously they need the defense to get better. Griffin, oh, he gets it to go. And would be remiss if we didn't say, as Paul gets inside, City struggled to score, missed their first 5 shots from the field. Chris Paul and the Clippers off to a good start.
Have incredible offensive chemistry.
You know, the term underrated is floated around too often. I use it too much as Chris Paul knocks it down.
And it looks pretty good.
Griffin inside, set up beautifully by Chris Paul. Well, he has gotten to the line 6 times. Redick will try a 3. That's good. All here in the first half from LA. Chris Paul just with a gorgeous assist, his 5th of the game. Blake Griffin doing what he does best. This team inside and out. JJ Redick in his first year in LA knocks down the 3. It's 47-39 Thunder. 8-point Thunder lead. Paul to Griffin. Spins and finishes.
Not biting on the shot fake and forcing the step back.
Oh, beautifully excellent. Well, again, Doc Rivers talking about they've got to get better defensively. The full-time commitment is what he discusses.
Hands up in amazement of, like, how did you call that?
Right. The Cry Wolf. Westbrook kicks it out. Cephalosha is open, and not that time.
And he has really struggled making his 3 as JJ Redick leaks out.
Paul not looking to score as much. Oh, what a pass.
Gets around Adams, and then the look away. Left hand bounce pass to DeAndre Jordan to cut the Thunder lead to 4.
Chris Paul.
Well, he starts it out with a bucket. He's 4 for 8 from the floor. A little fadeaway using the baseline, and then the beautiful advance pass to JJ Redick leaking out. And then finally, the left-handed dime to DeAndre. And that's critical when you're relying on a team defensive scheme.
Redick for 3, right on cue.
Easy call on the charge, and a great find by Chris Paul.
Paul on the pull-up. This is the defensive pressure that leads to the easy scores for the Clippers. Paul, an easy jumper that time.
First quarter and a half, we've been pretty good. But we got to do it. We got to sustain it.
That won't go. Lamb just can't get it to fall. Now 0 for 5. Paul to Crawford. Fakes, drives, lefty shot, rolls in. There's not only the Clipper head coach, a former Clipper player. Part of his 13-year career was back in 91-92, his 1 season playing for the Clippers. They made the playoffs that year. And now he's the head coach of the Clippers. And we asked Chris Paul, what about Doc Rivers so far has surprised and impressed him?
Probably his attention to detail, and I knew it. You know, because I pay attention from afar, you know, watching the games. I always watch, you know, ATOs and different things like that. But then when you get out there in practice and stuff like that, and there's no wasted time at our practices. You know, I'm in my 9th season, so I've been through a lot of practices and different things like that, but we don't have wasted time at our practices. Everything has a purpose, and he gives us the opportunity to be professionals. Now we have to show that we can handle it, and as long as we do, it's been a great experience.
10 assists for Durant. Crawford off the screen. He's got a 5-point game again. Ball inside, nearly stripped, kicks it back out. Crawford hits a 3. Jamal Crawford from downtown.